As you can see, in this case there are three partners A, B and C, and their capital is fixed at rupees 40,000, 30,000 and 20,000. This is very important. See, fixed. As we know, there are two methods for maintaining capital account. One is fixed capital method and the other one is fluctuating capital method. When the partner follow fixed capital method, they will prepare one more additional account called current account by the name of each partner. All the apportionment of profit like interest on capital, salary to partners, all those items are to be credited to partners current account instead of partners capital account in this case. See, so their capitals were rupees 40,000, 30,000 and 20,000. B and C are entitled to an annual salary of rupees 2,000 and 1,500. So this is an annual salary. You don't need to multiply it by 12 since it is given as per annum expenditure. Before the division of profits, basically we do it because apportionment of profit, distribution of profit in fact is made at the end. আটাইবোৰ পেমেণ্ট হৈ যোৱাৰ পাছতহে প্ৰফিটক ডিষ্ট্ৰিবিউট কৰা হয়. Interest on capital is allowed at the rate of 5% per annum, but interest is not charged on drawings. Of first rupees 12,000 divisible as profit in any year, A is entitled to 50%, B is 30% and C to 20%. Edu khub important. Your meaning to whole, suppose business organization to jodi total 24,000 of profit earn kore, tetia hole first 12,000, 24 or para first 12,000 is to be distributed in among A, B and C. A will get 50% of that 12,000 rupees, that means 6,000 rupees. B will get 30% of that 12,000 rupees, which will be 3,600 rupees, and C will get 20%, that means 2,400 rupees. See, total profit was rupees how much? 24,000 rupees. If 12,000 is divided in this proportion, then remaining 12,000 rupees is to be distributed equally. See this part. See this part. An annual profit in excess of rupees 12,000 is divisible equally. That means the remaining 12,000 is to be divided equally, means A will get 4,000 out of remaining 12,000, B will get another 4,000 out of remaining 12,000 and C will get another 12,000, the rest of that 12,000, second part of that 12,000 rupees, right? Then the next part is the profit for the year ended 31st December 2019 was rupees 20,100 after debiting partners salary but before charging interest on capital. So ultimately this amount is an adjusted amount and we need the gross amount of this net profit. That means before apportionment of any kind of apportionment made to the partners. ইয়াৰে পৰা অলৰেডি কি ডেবিট কৰা হৈ গৈছে? Salary to partner. Salary to partner was how much? Total of 2,000 plus 1,500, that means 3,500 rupees. So hey, 3,500 rupees to, you will have to add those 3,500 rupees in with this 20,100 rupees to make it gross after debiting partner's salary but before charging interest on capital. The partners' drawings for the year were A rupees 8,000, B rupees 7,500 and C rupees 4,000. The amount of drawings will not going to affect appropriation account. This will reflect in the partner's capital account. The balance on the partner's current account on 1st January 2019 were A rupees 3,000 credit balance, B rupees 500 credit balance and C rupees 1,000 debit balance. These informations are required to prepare the current account, but these items are not going to affect the profit and loss appropriation account. Now I will show you how you can prepare the profit and loss appropriation account first, then you need to prepare the current account. But because we prepare the appropriation account before preparation of the current account. All right. So in this question, which is question number 8, net profit is given before after adjustment. After adjustment by profit and loss account. See what is given. Our net profit is given at rupees 20,100 rupees, right? But this amount is after providing the salary to partner B and salary to partner C. B is entitled for a salary of rupees 2000 and C is entitled for 1500. So total of those two amount will be rupees 3500 added back. So it will be rupees 23,600 rupees before any adjustment. Then come to the debit side. As per information, all the partners are entitled for interest on capital at the rate of 5%. Interest on capital. A's capital was rupees 40,000 and 5% of 40,000 will be rupees 2,000. B is entitled for 5% interest on his capital investment, which was rupees 30,000. 5% of 30,000 will be rupees 1,500. And C is also entitled for the same on his investment 20,000. It will be rupees 1,000. So total amount of interest will be rupees 4,500. Right. Next part, you see partner B and C are entitled for interest. So to salary to partner. Partner B is getting salary of rupees 2,000 annually and C is getting salary of rupees 1,500 annually, 3,500 rupees. Alright, now you see there is a condition that partners are dividing the share of profit in two different ways. First, 12,000 rupees they are going to share in a proportion of 50% by A, 30% by B and 20% by C. After that 12,000 rupees, if something remain, that remaining part is going to share by all the partners equally. So let's find out the difference between 12,000 rupees and the actual divisible profit. So if let's close the credit side first. Total of this side is rupees 23,600. Make it double underline, bring it to the debit side, 23,600. And total of these two, deduct from this amount, it will be rupees 15,600 rupees. Okay, because it is 8,000. If you deduct 8,000 rupees out of this figure, then the remaining will be rupees 15,600. Now you see, out of this 15,600, 12,000 is to be distributed in that proportion. That means 50%, 30% and 20%. Let me show you that calculation separately. Yeah, here. Say calculation of share of profit. share profit. Total profit, share of A, share of B and share of C. See, the first 12,000 rupees, as per information, this 12,000 rupees is to be shared by A, B and C in a given proportion. A will share 50% of this amount, then it will be rupees how much? 6,000 rupees, right? B will get 30% of this 12,000 rupees, then it will be rupees 3,600 rupees. And similarly, C will get 20% of this amount, then it will be rupees 2,400. Alright, then see, total divisible profit was how much? 15,600. 12,000 out of this figure they shared in this ratio, 50%, 30%, 20%. Then how much remain? Remaining part is rupees 3,600. Alright, so it will become how much? 15,600. Okay, in that way. So after distributing this 12,000 rupees, remaining 3,600, all the partners agree to share this portion equally. It is mentioned in our question. So equal part of this will be 1,200 rupees, another 1,200 rupees for B, and rest 1,200 rupees for C. You can see the show the calculation over here. 1/3 of this will be 1,200 and equal means 1,200 for all. Now find out the total. In total, A will get 7,200. Alright, B will get 4,800 and C will get 2,400 plus 1,200 means 3,600. Okay, now take it to the appropriation account. Here these things are to be transferred to their current account. Partners current account. Now you don't need to show the calculation again. A will get how much? See, A is getting rupees 7,200 rupees. So write it down as 7,200 rupees. B is getting how much? 4,800 rupees. And C is getting how much? 3,600 rupees. And if you sum up all this, you will got this, right? So this is how you can solve this question. Though it seems like a little bit critical, but if you can understand, then treatments are not different from a basic typical profit and loss appropriations question.